Hey guys, welcome back. Jordan here with the Nutty Gnome Homestead. Today is December 13th, 2024, and we are out here in our big garden getting ready to fertilize a little bit. You guys might think, well, why are you fertilizing in the middle of December? Well, we have an abundance of fertilizer coming in right now in the form of wood ash from our fireplace. Wood ash is a great resource that a lot of homesteaders are going to have. Yeah, whether you got an outside boiler, you got a fireplace, a wood burning insert, heck, even a bonfire, guys. So long as you're not putting any trash in it, you guys can use the hardwood ash in your gardens to help amend your soils. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of application in our garden. This garden here is around 6,000 square feet. It's getting ready to get expanded here in the next couple of days. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this, and we're going to bring you guys along and show you how we do it. Now, I would imagine most of us are going to be collecting our wood ash in an ash bucket just like this coal bucket, guys. And all this is here is just the leftover coals, embers, and hardwood ash. We burn ash, oak, and hickory here on our farm. So we know what goes into our fireplace because it's all coming right off of our property here in Southern Illinois. Now, this has already been cooled, so be sure of that. Inside here, we're going to find all kinds of nutrients for our soil. There's going to be a little bit of calcium, a whole lot of potash. There's going to be some trace minerals, as well as, depending on where your trees are coming from, there might actually be some toxic or heavy metals in there as well. So that's one thing that you guys need to look out for. If you don't know the source of where your firewood's coming from, I might be a little leery on putting it in your garden because eventually your plants are going to take that up, they're going to produce the fruit, and you're going to consume that. So we like to know where all of our fertilizers are coming from, whether it's from our fireplace, from the wood that we burn, from the trees that we harvest here on our homestead. So we've got this already sifted. We like to sift out the big chunks of charcoal. We put those back in the fireplace. All these little pieces here about the size of a quarter or so, that's okay. They're going to be worked right into the soil as well. Application rates. Now, you don't want to put too much ash on your ground. You can actually sterilize your ground in doing so, and it will take a long time to get it recovered. We recommend somewhere around 15 to 20 pounds, even up to 25, depending on what your soil sample says. 15 to 20 pounds per 1,000 square feet. We got 6,000 square feet of garden space here. We're going to use about 120 pounds of wood ash over the course of this winter. I like to put it on in the winter, that way so I can get it incorporated into the soil. That way so when it comes time to plant in the spring, everything's already worked in, the minerals are already there for the plants to start taking up. So, like I said, this has already been sifted. The big chunks of charcoal are taken out. Very similar, like if you would be adding biochar to your soil, guys. Now, you want to kind of pay attention. If you put this on too thick in one area, get a broom or something, try to brush it out or scoop it out with a shovel. It does not take much. Like I said, 15 to 20 pounds per 1,000 square feet is just a light dusting of this wood ash, but it's going to produce wonderful results in the end. So I'm going to get you guys up here real close, and we're going to show you how we do this. Now, as you guys can see here, our rows are 18 inches wide. They're 88 feet long. This is getting ready to get extended out to 110 feet here in just a couple of days. So now we built up the soil here. We've added a lot of compost, a lot of chicken and rabbit manure. This is real good fertile soil, but we plant heavy in it. We do a lot of succession planting, so we do try to put some nutrients back into the soil. One of the things we like to do is we amend every year, and we amend all year long, guys. We don't just do a once and done and think that's good. The soil needs to be a living, breathing entity that needs to be taken care of on a regular basis, guys. Okay, guys. So we're going to take a little bit of this ash, and we're going to play the wind here. You guys can see which direction it's blowing. It's blowing from my back. That's going to be great. We're going to work from the back rows to the front, That way, so none of this blows into our face. You don't want to breathe in this in. This can cause some respiratory distress, and it's not really good for you to breathe. So we're going to just give a light dusting to each one of these rows. Now, in between our rows, we have wood chips. The wood chips are about 6 inches deep right now. They were 8 earlier. I got a pile of wood chips over here that we'll freshen them up with. We're only going to fertilize where we're going to plant our food. We're not going to fertilize where there's just wood chips in the walkways in between. So this bucket right here is going to do almost all of our rows. So let's get this going, guys. This will only take a couple of minutes. Now, I should mention, this bucket right here is going to have a decent amount of potassium or potash. It's going to have a lot of calcium in it. We're also going to see a little bit of manganese and some of our trace minerals like iron, copper, boron, zinc, so on and so forth. So a little bit of this is going to go a long way. One thing to take note is you need to do a little bit of planting. Certain vegetables don't like a lot of ash. This bucket of ash is also going to act as a poor man's lime. It'll raise the pH of the soil. So if you have a low pH in your soil, which I know we do in some of these because we mulched last year with our pine needles, which lowers the pH, we're going to come through here. We're going to put this down. It's going to get us right back up to around that 6.3 to 6.5 pH we're looking for. So come on, we'll show you how we get it done. All right, guys. Let me zoom out so you guys can see. Looks like it snowed. We put a nice little dusting of wood ash on these rows. Not much. Couple pieces of charcoal there. Not going to be a problem. This is going to get worked in. And it's going to do very good. Okay, guys. So that is how we use wood that we harvest here on our homestead. We heat our home with it, and we take the ash and we use it as fertilizer in our garden, guys. It really does come full circle. So if you guys have any questions or comments on how to use wood ash on your homestead or farm, please leave us a comment down below or contact us over on Nutty Gnome Homestead on Facebook. If you guys use wood ash a different way, let us know. I'd like to know this. I know some people use it as a dust bath for their chickens. A lot of people use wood ash different ways. They can make the lye with it. So let us know how you guys use it. If you guys wouldn't mind, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. It really does help us out. Gives us the motivation to keep these videos keep coming out there, guys. So I'm going to go get another scoop of ash and finish out these rows. Till next time, guys, I know winter's just setting in, but spring's right around the corner. We're always thinking about keeping our gardens nice and healthy and keeping them nice and fertile until it's time to start planting. So until next time, get out there and play in the dirt.